There's a moment in our lives when the world stops not in or wonder but in wait. A weight that clings to the soul. A heaviness that declares this is too much. We all have it. We all carry wars in silence. And yet here you are, breathing, living, even perhaps thriving amidst it all. And maybe you've wondered quietly in the wee hours of morning or among the madness of a world at war, why is it so difficult? Why must I struggle so to arrive at something fine? To get the finest you have to fight the worst. Not a motto, an adage older than time itself. Not because the world is evil, but because the world is honest. It doesn't give you the peak without inquiring as to whether you're ready for the climb. It asks if you're ready not merely to be given, but to be shaped into someone worthy of what you want. And that is a cruel, beautiful process. Consider the case of a diamond. It starts disappointing, at least no better than carbon concealed under layers of soil, racked by incredible pressure beyond human reach, bent and remolded by brute force and time. What's produced is more than remarkable. It's unmixed. It's earned through. No hasty shortcuts, no slights. Our lives track exactly the same pattern. We start with promise, yes, but it is fire, it is friction, the weight of fight that defines us. That makes us stronger. That stiffens our fiber. At wise times and most aching minutes, we are not fragmenting, we are being molded. The best things in life, peace, strength, wisdom, love, they don't come cheap. They don't come wrapped in neat little packages with pretty wrapping paper or spoken to us softly in gentle comfort. They come slowly, agonizingly through individuals who have run through the flames and still smiled. There's a peculiar paradox to our existence. We desire joy, but we shun pain. We desire wisdom, but we shy away from error. We desire meaning, but we dread the unknown. But life is not like that. The best comes after the worst. Not as a prize, but as an aftermath. A natural consequence. The lotus blooms out of mud, not marble. If you battle the worst, you will find your best. You will find out who you are when you're not putting on a performance for anyone. And there is no cheering, no applause, only your own talking to yourself alone. That voice inside you will tremble at first, it will stumble, it will question. It will learn in time to sing, to growl, to sound out across the emptiness with a truth that cannot be surgically removed. Each barrier you come across is not only a wall, it's a mirror, a challenge, a teacher. It challenges you to ask yourself, who are you when comfort is taken away from you? Who are you when everything that you rely on is taken away from you? Who are you when you have to decide between surrender and crawling through the dark? In those moments, the world reveals its secret, that the worst isn't meant to destroy you. It's meant to awaken you. The Stoics knew this. They didn't seek suffering, but they didn't flinch from it either. Marcus Aurelius, a man who ruled an empire while battling loss, betrayal, and war, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." There's much wisdom, hey. What you struggle against will cling, but what you encounter with courage is changed. The worst is your training ground, your preparation, not for a life of no fight, but for a life that can dance in it. And dancing, that's included. Because when we speak of fire and fight, we must speak of joy. There is joy to rise up from a fall. There is laughter in surviving what once terrified you. There is lightness in having nothing else to prove because you survived the storm. This equilibrium is the pulse of the Stoic kitten. Seriousness and playfulness. Depth and wonder. It's knowing that you can be tough and tender, hard and soft, that you can bear pain without growing bitter, that you can grasp pain in one hand and hope in the other. Let yourself feel it all. The grief, the awe, the tiredness, the exhilaration. Let it all mold you. Because avoiding the worst will not save you, it will only anesthetize you. But facing it even when your hands tremble will liberate you. Perhaps today's battle is not immediate. Perhaps it is the silent type, waking up in the morning when you do not wish to. Attempting once again after having failed. Accepting yourself within a world where you are of value despite your uncertainty. These are battles. They are the fire. They are the forge. And they are not signs of weakness but of change. Every warrior understands that there can be no peace without struggle. Peace is found in self-mastery in the midst of struggle, and that mastery does not happen overnight. It is breath by breath, decision by decision. Do not rush your path. Do not envy someone else's mountaintop. You are on your path, and it is sacred even when it is unpretty. Particularly when it is unpretty. The world can teach you to shun pain, to do the easy thing. Easy is not a character description. Easy doesn't refine vision. Easy doesn't show you how to stand alone, how to fall with grace, how to rise without bitterness. If you desire the best, you're going to have to pay the worst. That's the price, but also the privilege. Because along the way you encounter yourself. Not the self you show the world, not the self the world wishes you to be, but the raw, unvarnished truth of who you are. And that self is enough. Regardless of the distance, the hill, the cacophony of the doubt, remember you are not broken. You are becoming. Your scars are not badges of failure. They are marks of surviving, of staying strong, of grace under fire. Let the worst mold you but not shape you. Let it teach you that power lies in pain, wisdom in wounds, clarity in chaos. Let it purge you of that which is not true, and only what remains be true. And when you finally stand on top of your mountain, when you have that peace, that love, that sense of belonging you struggled so hard to attain, you'll know it was worth it. Not because you attained it, but because the person you are is a result of struggling for it. So breathe. Start over. Join your fight not as a victim, but as a sculptor. Shape your life. Carve your days. Dance through your storms. And when you fall, rise up with laughter in your heart. Because the fight is not a curse. It's a calling. And you are reacting. If this post spoke to you, if you've gone through your own fire, or if you're going through it right now, I encourage you to comment and share your tale. What was the toughest battle for you? What did you learn from it? Or just tell us what you're waiting for. Your tale is important. Your voice is important. And your battle is not in vain. We rise. Together. Be inquisitive. Be brave. And most importantly, be yourself.